Welcome, everyone. Being kind not only has a direct effect on others, but it has a positive impact on yourself as well. Everybody can use a little bit of kindness in their life, and it is about time to start spreading the love. Kindness starts with you, and it's easy to spread a little love amongst everyone. Emilia Earhart has said that a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. How wonderful the world will be if we have so much kindness everywhere. A number of musicians have shown kindness by adopting complete plant-based diet. Today we have one of them, Pooja Sharma, aka Audio Cassette, who has been singing since 2013 and recently moved to a plant-based diet. So let's hear more about her journey in her own voice. And do not miss out her song at the end of the event. Hi Pooja, how are you?
Hi Harsha, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So why don't you tell us about yourself to our participants today?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. My name is Pooja Sharma. I'm originally from Jaipur, Rajasthan. A little background about myself. I majored in chemical engineering from NIT Jaipur in 2012. Post that, I moved to Gurgaon and started working as a business operations associate with the ZS Associates. I've also worked as a data analyst with American Express. Then I watched the movie Tamasha. And it was game over. I quit my well-paying corporate job in 2017 and started playing gigs as a full-time musician. That was going very well until COVID hit all of us like a truck. So now I'm back working with an AI firm, which is also great. So I'm working there as a project manager, and I'm still playing gigs on the side.
That's amazing. So, Pooja, what introduced you to this animal world? Or, in other words, if you'd like to say, why you call yourself an animal lover?
Uh, all right. So for this, I'll recap a bit, Harsha. Growing up, I was indifferent to animals. I always thought they were too boring to even talk about. However, my life took a 180 degrees turn when I adopted a dog in 2019. He was living with some other family who wanted to give him up, so we took him in without thinking much, and that is when the love of animal world opened, its doors for me. I started empathizing with stray animals, and that is when I decided to start my own NGO. It's called Mission Possible, where I go outside every single day to feed street dogs and cows. And it was after about 4 or 5 months I founded my NGO. I adopted a completely plant-based diet and lifestyle.
That is so amazing, Pooja. I really like the name of your
Thank,
little NGO, Mission Possible. It's very cute. So,
thank you.
moving
I
to
think it sounds better. I think it sounds better when I think it reads better because it's
right,
PAWSWSSIBL. Yeah.
right. That is amazing. So, moving to your
Thank you.
diet preference, Pooja, what prompted you to adopt this plant-based diet? Any specific incident that happened, or when did you started all this?
Yeah. Okay. So I was a vegetarian all my life. I was a vegetarian till about July 2020, and I had not completely adopted a plant-based lifestyle. But I remember this one fine day, I was sitting by myself and I looked up cruelties that existed in the farming industry. And Harsh, I'm not kidding. I just one video about cruelty faced by animals in dairy and meat industry, cried my eyes out, and that is when I decided to give up all animal products such as milk, butter, ghee, cheese, etc. So to answer your question, I adopted a plant-based lifestyle because I did not want to be associated with cruel dairy and meat industries. I want to I want to share my love with not only cats and dogs, how normal people are like very nice towards cats and dogs, but I want to share my love with all animals, especially the ones who are being exploited every single day for selfish human reasons.
Mhm.
This is just part one. The part two of it is that I got to know about the various benefits that come along with the plant-based diet and lifestyle. So it was a win-win situation for me
That is
from both the
pretty cool,
sides.
I say. Yeah, that is pretty cool that you
Thank you.
have, adopted this plant-based diet. But you must have faced some challenges, for this drastic change in your life. So, what were those challenges and how did you overcome the same?
I get this asked a lot. like a lot. How do you live without cheese? It must be so tough adopting a lifestyle like this. What are the challenges you face? I mean,
Okay.
what is actually tough? Like living without a body organ, living without a parent, losing all hope. These are the actual tough things in life. Living without cheese is it's easy. It's easy peasy, like wind in my hair breezy. Like it's like that for me. It's not at all tough. There is there is an alternative to every single animal product out there. There are mock meats. There are people who are making leather out of cactus now. Like wow. Also, I do use plant butter. I use plant ghee. Everything is available now. So I'm not necessarily living without anything. You just need to educate your mind, like open your eyes, open your heart a little to new and better possibilities. So to answer your question, I've not really faced challenges apart from people thinking and telling me it is tough, which it
Oh,
clearly is not, at least not for me.
that is great. So basically, you are saying that, the only challenge is that people asking you that what is the challenge, right?
Yeah,
And
people
it's
are the biggest challenge in life. They'll tell you this is tough. It's not tough at all. Like look at me. I don't seem like I'm being troubled right now. I'm not. In fact,
that
I'm
is
very.
amazing.
In fact, this whole plant-based thing is giving me so much energy. Like I can't go to sleep. I have so much energy. I really have to tire myself out the entire day, which is great
Wow.
because I like that kind of a lifestyle. Yeah.
That is brilliant, Pooja, and we are very
Hmm.
happy to know that. But how do you
Thank
keep
you, Arsha.
yourself, moving towards this plant-based journey? Like, I know you have selected that you want to choose this path, but what keeps on moving? What keeps on giving that energy to you that, yeah, I have to do this thing for my lifelong time?
Oh, that's a great question, Harsha, and thank you so much for asking this. Uh, I think most people turn away from animal products because they love animals way too much and they do not want to contribute to the cruel and brutal dairy and meat industries. I can't emphasize that enough. So that why am I doing this? That why is so strong that it definitely keeps you moving ahead. It keeps your heart and mind in the right place. And that is just part one. Part two would be the number of benefits that come along with a plant based diet. Like, allow me to blow your mind right now. All right, are you ready?
Yes, yes,
All
please.
right, cool. This is where I tell you the research that I've done. Okay, all all protein originates in plants. All right, the animals get their protein from plants. Now, what most people do not realize is that the animals they are eating for protein, they're really just middlemen. Since the majority of these animals get their protein from the plants itself.
Hmm.
In fact, most of the largest and strongest animals on the planet, like rhinos, elephants, horses, oxen, they are all herbivores. So cut the
Right.
middleman out, like eat right from the source. What's wrong with that? Makes more sense, right?
Right.
And there are so many benefits that come with a plant-based diet, like plant-based protein. It is packed
Okay.
with antioxidants, phytochemicals, minerals, vitamins. Like I'm a chemical engineer, ऐसे हवा में नहीं फेंकी मेरे को पता है इसका but
Okay.
all these
Okay.
oh sorry, I'm supposed to be talking English, sorry. uh,
Absolutely
so
fine.
yeah, plant-based protein is like packed with antioxidants, phytochemicals, minerals, vitamins, which animal products lack, by the way. It
Hmm.
significantly increases the blood flow throughout the body. That
Okay.
takes the pressure off of the heart, which is great. it
Wow.
it reduces inflammation. It helps in rebuilding of muscles and tissues rapidly, and hence recovery time is reduced. It also helps boost up the immune system. I'm talking about the plant-based protein, which we
Right.
have
Right.
realized is very important during COVID times.
Hmm.
Animal
Absolutely.
products, on the other hand, they make plaques in arteries. These are like blockages. So it
Okay.
decreases the blood flow. It puts more pressure on the heart because the heart now has to pump more blood. So that increases
Right.
inflammation and it decreases recovery time. And this is
Wow.
just basic food science. All right. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Were you saying something?
No, 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 absolutely. Please
Yeah.
go ahead. It's very
Yeah, I'm saying
amazing to hear.
thank you. This is food science, and these are facts that no television ad will tell you. And
Okay.
why will they tell you? Because we live in a capitalistic world where such foods not only ate the meat and dairy industries, they also ate the
Hmm.
pharma industries. Because when we consume such products on a daily basis, we're bound to fall sick. And that is when the
Yeah.
medicine industry, yeah, it jumps in to take our money away. It is all
Right.
interrelated.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I think one fact I would like to state here also, these farm animals are stuffed with antibiotics. And that
Of
is what we are
course, yeah.
consuming sometime. And, that is all the diseases causing happening here. And you are right, it is all interrelated. Yeah.
Yes. a lot of people who follow plant-based diet are asked this question, like, where do you get your B12 from? How the
Mm-hmm.
animals that you're eating for B12, they are fed B12 tablets, because
Right.
first they would get it from the dirt that was on the plants they would eat, and they would drink water from
Mm-hmm.
streams. But now, with the excess usage of chlorines and pesticides, all that B12 on the dirt, it dies. So they are also given supplements. So the best way to get your B12 is just take a supplement. The best way is
Right.
not through an animal product. Yeah. And
Right.
there's one more aspect to this whole
Okay.
thing that I
Please.
that I truly care about. I truly care about our mother planet. Uh, of course, everyone's got to love Earth. It's our mother,
Right.
and I'm aware of how animal farming is depleting natural resources. It's having an irreversible impact on our climate.
Absolutely.
Livestock sector contributes to about 15% of all global man-made emissions, which, to put in
Wow.
perspective, is about the same as all emissions from all forms of transport in the world, like be it planes, trains, cars, ships, etc. And think
Mm-hmm.
about that. And then
Right.
other facet is the unimaginable cruelties that exist in the dairy and
Mm-hmm.
meat industries, and the constant torture animals endure on daily
Right.
basis for our food, cosmetic, and farmer needs.
Right. So that is
Yeah,
another factor adding up to that, animal cruelty or health benefits and everything is getting affected.
of course, of
Amazing.
course. And
Yeah.
I just truly feel that if we have healthier and more eco-friendly options out there, like everything is out there now, then
Yeah,
in
there are
such in such
alternatives.
yeah, in such a scenario, like, how unkind would it be to not opt for such options?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think that's a lot of research, that you have done, and it is clearly evident that you have not just chosen this path for animals, but considered your health as well in the mind, that
Yes, of
there
course.
are animal cruelty is going on, then there are health benefits, and obviously the side effects of having animal protein. Everything that is very informative answer that you have given it to us, and thank you for that. So,
You're most
yeah.
welcome.
Right. I think I would like to thank you for sharing all the information with us. And it
Thanks,
was
Harsha.
an amazing to know what you are doing and your journey of plant based. It is tremendable, I'll say. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. And I'd like to thank all of you guys for having me and giving me a global platform to talk about such important things. I was very nervous, and I'm not a professional speaker, so I'm sorry if I fumbled my way
You
through
did
this.
amazing. You did
There
amazing.
were some pronunciation errors, so I'm really sorry for that. I'm not a pro, but I would like to use this platform to tell everyone to make themselves aware. You can watch documentaries such as Game Changers, What the Health, Seaspiracy, Cowspiracy, read research documents, and form your own opinions. Just keep an
Right.
open mind, and most importantly, an open heart. Because just
Mhm.
because some things have been going on for generations, it does not mean that those things are right.
Right.
Slavery and racism, they've been going on for generations, but they were not right.
Exactly. We are here to bring the change. If we start bringing it from a very small plate, then it can extend it to many plates. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And I would just like to, in conclusion, I would like to share a quote from the documentary Game Changers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it said, "People ask me, how could you get as strong as an ox without eating meat?" And I
Okay.
tell them, well, have you ever seen an ox eating meat? And
Right.
was
This is
just, I was just blown away by this line. I was like, wow, like
that
a
is
light
amazing.
bulb went off. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So I think I would like to ask our viewers, that we have a pledge ongoing for
Yes,
eating
yes,
more
yes.
plant-based foods,
Of
and
course,
there
do
might
it.
be a comment. Yes, there might be a comment in the live show. Please click the link and do sign the pledge and start eating more plant-based foods. And yes, since we have discussed so many facts and everything about what Pooja has been doing for our plant-based journey, now it is the time for the song. So Pooja,
Okay.
why don't
All
you
right.
take the stage? And I know
Yes,
in
yes, yes.
COVID times you haven't been out for a song. So yeah, this is your platform. Please go
All
ahead.
right. Cool. Give me a second.
Absolutely fine. Take your time.
Can you hear me? Because this mic is gonna be.
It is absolutely audible even without
Okay, okay.
using it up there.
Shall I start?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
मुझसे बहती हुई धुन ये सारे दिन कुछ मेरे राज तेरे राज आवारा से खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ रंग साए जहाँ तेरे मेरे रास्ते जादुई इमारतें मैं भी हूँ तू भी है यहाँ सोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों के कंधों पे हम नाचते उड़ते हैं यहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ रंगों सा ये जहाँ अगस्त के पर्दे हैं ताले हैं दरवाजों पे पानी में डूबे हुए ख्वाब अल्फाजों के Yeah, it was a short song.
Thank you so much, Pooja. That was beautiful, and I really like that you chose that song. That can be a hope for people that we have been
Yes,
lost
yes,
somewhere, and we have to find the roots where we were, and to go back to the times when there was less in animal cruelty, and there were animals were free in living in the grasslands. So we have to go back to that time. So thank you so much for
of
sharing
course,
that
and
song with
thank
us.
you, thank you for having me. And I would like to say one more thing. I think the world is changing, and I think the best thing to do is change with it. And the animals, yeah,
That's
come on, we should all love them. The earth is their home too.
absolutely
It's not just for humans.
right. Any last words you would like to say to our viewers here from your end to
Yeah,
conclude
I would.
everything in one sentence,
Yes.
maybe? Yeah,
Oh, in one sentence. Um,
yeah. You can take
Plant-based
time.
diet.
Absolutely fine.
Good for animals. Good for animals. Plant-based diet. Good for human beings. Good for the planet. I think it's a very good deal. Just take it.
Yes,
Take it and run
absolutely.
with it like a thief in the night. Take it.
Great. Thank you so much, Pooja. It was amazing to have a conversation with you, hear your stories, and of course your music. Please go
Thank
ahead.
you
I
so much,
hope COVID,
Aisha.
gets better, and we will be able to go out and listen to your music outside as well. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Pooja.
much.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.